What's going on, everybody? Rob here with 12 Baskets Ministry. Today we have my lovely assistant and daughter, Olivia. Yes, that is how you spell it. Alright, so in this video we're going to be dealing with one of the basic ingredients that we have on our list, potatoes. Very simple. All we're going to be doing is dicing them and frying them up just to start off knowing how to cook them. So let's go ahead and get started.
Hey, here it comes, here it comes.
Alright, so the ingredients that we're going to need in order to cook a potato. Obviously the first thing we need is a potato. That works. And since we're frying the potato, we're going to need some kind of oil to fry it in. Oil. Good. So potatoes don't really have the ideal flavor on their own, so we're going to need some salt to season it with. I was ready for it that time. Okay, basic tools to use. Since we're going to be dicing the potato, we need things to cut it with. Let's start with the cutting board. Like this. Next, let's get our chef's knife. You thought she was going to throw it. Once it's diced, we need to put it in something. How about a bowl? Bowl. What are we going to cook it in? Let's go with a skillet. Like this. Unless we want the potato to burn while we're cooking it, we're going to have to stir it. So we need a spoon. Like this one. And the last tool that we're going to need is quite simply just a fork. And there we go.
If you find this video helpful, hit like so it can spread to more people, and hit subscribe if you want to be notified when more of our videos come out.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start preparing our potato. You can see I've got a red potato here. I like using these because they have a lot more flavor than the regular just brown russet potatoes, but they're not quite as expensive as the gold potatoes. Plus, you don't have to worry about these ones getting grainy if you cook them a little bit longer than the other ones, which will get grainy if you cook them too long. Okay, so now that we've got this laid out on the cutting board, we're going to go ahead and first grab it and make sure that we don't have a whole lot of eyes to deal with. You can see these right here. These are going to be the eyes. That's where the vines will sprout. So we want to deal with those first. Okay, so we can pick them off with our fingers like that, or what we could do is go ahead and just grab a knife and try and pick it out. But honestly, I don't particularly care for this method because, as you can see, I'm having kind of a hard time controlling it. So it really is easier to just kind of grab it. If you see any, pick them out, just deal with it that way, and then you can move on. And then the other part you're going to want to check is if you see right here where there was a sprout, pick that out as well. You can treat it the same way as an eye. And then you're done. Just look it over, make sure everything's dealt with. Then go ahead and lay it down on your cutting board, and you can start chopping. So just first cut, go right in half like that. Lay the two halves down, and then cut them in half again. 1, make sure it stays flat, and 2. See? Turn them, do it again, and here's where it gets a little different. Instead of the next one, we're going to cut that part in half, and this part in half. Okay, and then do the same thing with the other one. Just cut them into quarters, right like that. Now that part's done, so we turn them on their sides like this, and then depending on the size, we're going to cut these twice. If they're bigger, you'll do more. Slide it off. If they're smaller, you'll do less, obviously, but turn it on its side. Cut it just into reasonably the safe size chunks. Grab this part and do it again. In half, turn, in half again in this case. Wipe it off. Do the same thing with the last part. Super simple process. Just make everything the same size, and you'll be good to go on that. Once you've got them all diced up, you're going to want to put them in a bowl of water, let them soak for a little bit, that way it gets some of the starch off. There's just a little bit here. I'm going to do this with several more because, well, I have a large family to feed. We'll be right back. Okay, and we've got the skillet that we're going to use. I'm going to set that on the stove. Then I'm going to grab the oil. This is where we're going to be frying up the potatoes in. You can see here that I'm using vegetable oil. Any kind of oil will work, that's fine. But since we are trying to do a fair amount of frying on this with some decent amount of potatoes, we're going to put a pretty good amount in here. Normally about a tablespoon per potato should be fine. We're going to do a little bit more than that. Right now, we're just going to wait for this to heat up. All right, it's been a little while. You can feel here, there's quite a bit of heat coming off of this. What you can do to check is kind of pick it up, switch it off to the sides. And if you look here, you can see how thin the oil's gotten. That's a good indication that it's a lot hotter. So we're going to go ahead and grab our potatoes. And we're going to dump them in. And that sizzle is exactly what we're looking for. So make sure you get everything in here. I'm just gonna not worry about the piece that I dropped. We'll take that and toss it off to the side there. And then once these are in here, you're gonna wanna go ahead and stir it around. Just make sure that everything gets pretty well coated with the oil and stuff like that. And you're gonna stir it a few times, so it's not like it has to be perfect the first time off. One thing you wanna pay attention to, if you look at the color of these potatoes here, this is what they look like when they're raw. Keep that in mind because we're gonna look at it here in just a little bit. We'll see that that is gonna change. Okay, it hasn't even been a full minute, and you can see right here on this one, some of the colors already started to change on these potatoes. This translucent color that you see right here, it's not quite as white as that. That means it's starting to cook. And so ultimately, if you look right there, you can see it. That's what we're gonna look for in all of these potatoes to know that they're cooking. So we're gonna give this another stir, let it keep going, and keep an eye on it. All right, the potatoes have been cooking for about 5 minutes now. We're gonna go ahead and season them first of 2 times. Potatoes take a lot of salt, they'll absorb a lot, so you want to use a pretty fair amount. I use about a teaspoon per potato. Once we get that sprinkled on there, we're going to go ahead and give it a stir. That way we can get all the salt mixed in. And once that's stirred up pretty well, we're going to leave it to cook again for about another 5-10 minutes before we move on to the next step. Now that it's been another 5 minutes, we're going to add the other part of the salt. You can see here that's about how much I did the first time. Sprinkle that all on there. Once again, once it's on, give it another stir to get it all mixed in. That way they're pretty evenly coated. And once you get it all stirred up again, it's another waiting game. All right, it's been about another 5 minutes, and I want to show you what we're looking for here. This brown color on these potatoes is really what we want to see, and most of the ones there. Just to see what else is on there, we're going to go ahead and give this another stir. There's a few more brown pieces that we're looking at. Not really as many as I would expect, but I think just in case, since we do have a fair amount, I'm going to go ahead and test it. So we're going to grab the fork here, and then we're going to do a fork tender test on some of the bigger pieces. So stab it, kind of feels a little firm, kind of poke it with the spoon, and yeah, it's not quite ready yet. So we're going to stick that back in there. That means that a lot of them aren't going to be done. Give it another stir. We're going to wait another few minutes before we check again. All right, just giving this another quick stir here. I'm seeing a whole lot more pieces that have that brown color that we're looking for. So I think we're probably going to be good to test it. It's like if you look right here at this one, that's the right color. I got a lot more like that. So looks like quite a few of them are that way. So we're going to go ahead and grab the fork again, get one of the bigger pieces. Yeah, that one feels pretty soft. So just to make sure, I'm going to check on the other big pieces. Again, pretty soft, so I think we're good to go. And we're going to be able to serve this up with the other parts of the meal that we're going to combine it with.
All right, there you have it. That's how you dice and fry potatoes, one of the easiest ways to deal with cooking them. It's one of the ingredients that we have on our basic ingredients list. And if you'd like to see one of the other ones, rice, be cooked up, check out this link right here. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. God bless.